This is a lecture from Open Tuition. To benefit from the lecture, you should download the free lecture notes from opentuition.com.
So having looked at the written down allowance for the main pool, we need to look at the special rate pool. So certain assets go into the special rate pool. They are listed here: lifts and escalators, electrical and general lighting systems, cold water systems, space and water heating systems, systems of ventilation, air cooling and purification. You'll recognise those whenever they are in the question. And long life assets. So they are assets with a working life of more than 25 years, and the expenditure exceeds £100,000, and the cars where the CO2 emissions are over 50 grams. Now that is in the tax rates. The others you'll have to be aware of. So we have an illustration. Stephen prepares accounts to the 31st of March. The written down allowance on the main pool, so that's the brought forward figure, will be £40,000, and you see that here. See where I've written down value 40,000. So you've copied that into the question. Capital allowance is a lot of copying, but it's copying in the right place. But there is copying, and there is marks for copying. Copying the question, not copying somebody else. Don't do that. Copying the question. Following transactions took place during the year to March 24. He bought some plant for 50,000, a car 11,200 with a CO2 emissions of 40 grams, another car in July with CO2 emissions of 70 grams. And again, check your rates every time. Check, check, check. And a new electric car with 0 emissions. Let's have a look at how that works. So we have extra columns now. Some of the things that you need to do with capital allowances when you are reading the question is working out how many columns you're going to need. So we've got an AIA stroke first year allowance column, a main pool column with the written down value brought forward, a special rate column and an allowances column. So additions that qualify for AIA, always do them, always work 1, 2, 3 and work across your page. So we're going to do the AIA equipment first. So the plant definitely qualifies for AIA, and we take the full amount off, and don't forget to take it and put it in your allowances column, thus clearing that column out. It's a calculation column only. Other additions. See, we have 2 cars. Do you remember the cars? 40 grams means it goes in the main pool, and we're going to get 18% on that. This is a high gram, so that's only going to get 6% because it's been put in the special rate pool. So what you've done is you've copied that, that, that and that. And you'll get half a mark for each one of those because you've put them in the correct place. Always subtotal your totals here. So my main pool now has 51,200 in it, and my special rate pool has 14,100. When you deal with your written down allowances, and there's a fair few of these, start at the left hand side and work across your columns that way, nice and logically. So the written down allowance is 18% of 51,200, turns out to be 9,216 in the end column. The written down allowance on the special rate pool is only 6%. We work that out, put it in the end column. Now, we did buy a special electric car. That is entitled to a 100% first year allowance. Again, deduct it so that there is nothing in this calculation column. Take the allowance across and add up all of that. Always finish your calculations off. You need to know what the written down value carried forward is. Always do that, double underline it, finish. Do these step by step, nice and slow, nice and logical, well presented. I'll show you where the marks would be for this. If I change the colour of my pen to a nice red one. So you're going to get half for copying that, half for copying that, and you're going to get 1 mark for that. So what have we got? 1, 2, we've got 3 so far. Then you're going to get probably 1 for that, 1 for that, and 1 for that. So it's a 6 marker. It's the sort of thing that you're going to get lots of marks for. So what happens when we then sell our plant and machinery? How do we remove that from the computation after we've put all our additions in? So when plant and machinery is sold in an accounting period, the lower of, we're still in the red, sales proceed and original cost. Okay, so it's the lower of the two. You'll be given 2 figures and it's always the lowest one. Okay, can I change that back to black? That's better. If the disposal of an asset of a main pool makes the balance negative, then too many allowances have been claimed. And these allowances have to be recovered and you have to pay tax on them. Will give rise to what's known as a balancing charge, which reduces the capital allowances claim for an accounting period. It doesn't happen very often, but just to be aware of it. Now, a balancing allowance, now this isn't written down, this is the balancing at the end of something. A balancing allowance only occurs in the main pool or the special rate pool when the business ceases to trade. And if you get one of those, that's the sort of figure that you will have to deal with. So let's have a look at example number 1. Peter prepares accounts to the 31st of December. In the year ended 31st of December 23, the following transactions took place. So always check that the dates are relevant and they fall within this period. 10th of April, plant was sold, which had originally been bought for 10,200. Remember the rule? It's the lower of these two. And then on the 1st of October, he bought a second-hand car with emissions of 45 grams, which he paid £2,000 for. The written down value on the main pool, as at the 1st of January 23, was £4,000. And we are to work out any balancing adjustment in the year ended 31st of December. So let's have a look at a pro forma. So we are going to do the year ended 31st of December 2023, and we have a main pool only. Always set up your pro forma nicely first. Written down value brought forward at the 1st of January was £4,000. Now always put your additions in first. Always put them in, tick them off as you're doing them. Then you do your disposals. And you've noticed I'm putting all the dates in as well, just to make sure that I know what I'm doing, make sure I've got everything. Oops, a little high. So we've overclaimed by £2,600 over the life of this pool of assets, which means there will be a balancing charge. To bring everything down to nil. So our pool of assets, basically all the allowances have been claimed. So this now looks like that. Now you'll notice in your BPP manual that that's got brackets around it, which I find entirely confusing. But having watched this lecture, you will understand why I don't put them in. There is nothing here, so there should be nothing there. But BPP and Kaplan and other providers seem to do it slightly differently. There must be a reason for it. I'm not sure what it is. But that balancing charge is now added. We'll go back to it. That's now added to my tax adjusted profits. And because it's not no brackets around it, that's what you would probably do. Okay, so let's have a look at the small pool written down allowance. So where the tax written down value of either the main pool or the special rate pool is less than £1,000, the entire balance can be written off as a written down allowance in that period. And obviously it would be prorated if the accounting period was less than 12 months. So Shazia prepares accounts to the 5th of April. The written down value as at the 6th of April on the main pool was 1,250. Machinery was bought for £10,000 during the year, and an item of plant was sold for £500. Cost was £3,000. Don't forget the rule. The rule is the lower of those two figures. So let's have a look at how that would look in a pro forma. So it's the accounting year, it's a 5th of April accounting year. Say, treat that exactly the same as you would a 31st of March. And it's a capital allowances computation. So we have AIA, a main pool, and some allowances. And we have a written down value brought forward from the question, the pool, additions. We bought some plant and machinery, didn't we? So we're going to get full AIA because it is a 12 months and we don't have to prorate or anything. Stick it in the end column. Okay, and then we disposed of something. Okay, for 500, let me just check. £500, the lower of the two, which means we have a subtotal of 750. Now, because it is below, we can have a small pool written down allowance, and we can write off the whole thing in one go. We now no longer have any, unless we buy anything else, we can't claim any more. And that figure would then be deducted from our adjusted profits.